A real man respects women. So yesterday I was in class, right? And in class I'm like the guy, you know that guy who like everyone takes pens from, right? And everyone like this takes things from him because he has like all the resources. I'm kind of like that guy in class, right? So I have, like my pens in like my pencil case, I have like a lot of pens. So people are asking me for pens, right? And we're all sitting in class, and boys, my friends, right, are asking me for pens, and I normally just like throw it to them, right? And we're just joking as boys. But then this girl, she asked me for a pen as well. And she tells me like, "Do you have a pen?" And I tell her, "Yeah." And I just get the pen out. Like I literally throw the pen at the girl, right? And all her like girlfriends just keep laughing and whatever, and she takes it in like a playful way. This is like a really kind girl, I'm not gonna lie. And then today in class, right, I see this girl again, and she's like really polite, and she's like very playful, and she's like, "Thank you for the pen," and she throws it back to me. I'm not gonna lie, I did this sort of behavior before, where that same girl, she asked me for a pen and I just throw it to her, right? But today I was in the car, coming back from school, and I was just feeling like, why the hell did I do that? I'm trying to be as vulnerable as I can right now. I just felt like so much guilt and shame, and I honestly just told myself, like, why did you do that? Like, why? Sorry, but why are you just being a dick? Honestly, like, I hate being that guy. I hate being that guy, And I know this is just like a simple, just like whatever kind of story. But really, it dawned on me, like, if you're a real man, if you say that you're a real man respects women. A real young man respects the girls in his class. And what I did was just honestly straight up disrespectful and honestly offensive, right? And I know like the girl, it didn't really matter with her, right? But honestly for me, like if I'm telling myself this, but if you keep saying that you're a man and you're a real man, but like if you're a real masculine man, if you're a real gentleman, if you're a real alpha with a pair of balls, right? You should have got up, walked over to her, and just gave her the pen. If you were a real gentleman, that's what I was telling myself. What I'm telling myself, like I just have this huge inner critic inside me, right? And it just sucks, man. It just sucks. And the thing is, this is not about like handing pens or giving pens or whatever. This is something much deeper. What I'm trying to say is, no one teaches us these things. No one teaches us as young men how to treat women, how to treat girls. And honestly, I'm gonna say, but a big chunk of masculinity, of being a masculine man, is how you treat girls. No one teaches us these things. No one taught me these things. No one taught me how to treat women or how to treat girls. And it sucks. Like I wish like we had a content creator or like a role model we could look up to that taught us how to actually be gentlemen with women. Because what we consume right now, it just sucks. Like you have this side of men who are just like losers, honestly, who are just like very, very needy, and they're like, do whatever she says, be the nicest you can be, give her whatever she wants, right? And you have this other side, which is be disrespectful to women, like women are all hoes and they're all sluts and whatever, and just be disrespectful. And the thing is, I bought into that cult for a very long time, that like the red pill, alpha male, and I'm healing from that as I'm speaking to you. It's so bad. It's so bad. Like we need like a middle ground of just be a gentleman, man. Be a gentleman. Improve yourself, be the best version of yourself, be confident in yourself, But at the same time, you respect women. You respect them. You treat them as your equals. I wish we had that, and I wish I could become that guy. You know, that man who could just teach us as young men how we could treat women properly, like proper, 1800s gentlemen, like Gary Cooper and James Bond. That's literally what I asked myself. Like, if I was James Bond, like, what would James Bond do in my situation? He wouldn't just throw the pen at the girl. He would get up and walk over to her and hand her the pen like a man. And that's what men have always done for most of history. Why I hate this, disrespect the other sex, disrespect. And the thing is, like, the only place we actually learn how to treat girls is from our parents. Is you see how your dad treats your mom, and that's how you treat every girl, because that's how you were raised. But that's the biggest problem, is that no one teaches us these things. And I need to be responsible for my actions. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, for most of my life, the way I treated girls, even yesterday, bro, and even just the story I said, I didn't treat them like a man. I'm just gonna be honest. I treated them like a insecure little child. I'm just being honest. And I'm working on this. I'm working on, like, we need to be gentlemen. Like, all this red pill nonsense, be the alpha, act like you don't like her. Bro, why are you acting like you don't like the girl? Like, what is the benefit for that? She's not gonna like you more if you act like you don't like her. It doesn't make any sense, right? Don't respond in 2 minutes, you be the alpha. Shut up, bro, shut up. Even if you don't like the girl, at least just respect her presence. And if a man respects a woman, that man respects himself at the end of the day. So yeah, this video is really just to tell you, like, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect at all. It's just a message that, we need to be gentlemen with the girls in our class, with women, with girls, right? We need to be gentlemen with them. We can't take any of these sides that are, honestly, each one is worse than the other, right? So yeah, like, that's what I'm gonna say. A real man respects women. And that's what I learned in my life, right? And the thing is, I'm gonna say it again, like, what we see, I'm not gonna go into detail, but what we see, the way we see our dad treat our mother, and the way we see our parents treat each other, that's how we treat the opposite sex. But that's completely wrong. We need role models. We need people who can teach us how to treat the opposite sex, how to actually be real men. And that's what I'm trying to be. And it starts with responsibility, of course. And I'm telling you, man, for most of my life, I was an insecure little child, the way I treated women. So yeah, this video is just to tell you that a real man respects women. And as always, we're in this together, and we will make it.